Hello, everyone. My name is Evan Jacobs, and welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV. We have an interesting bout here tonight between some power punchers. Vergil Ortiz versus Maurice Hooker. Ortiz is 22, Hooker's 31. Vergil Ortiz. This bout is actually happening March 20th. Vergil Ortiz is 5'10, Hooker's 5'11. They're both welterweights, 147, 70 reach for Ortiz, 80 reach for Hooker, 16-0, 16 knockouts for Ortiz, 27-1, Maurice Hooker. We're going to get into the records and everything else. It's a 12-round fight, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's just get right to it. Right now, actually, wait, hold on. I need to fix this. Hold on, I'm going to go to the gym, look at her change of boxer, Vergil Ortiz. I apologize about that. It's late. I was not thinking. And yeah, okay, we'll do that. Actually, hold on. Just gotta admit, I'm having all kinds of problems here. This is, well, you guys know. I mean, if anyone watches this, you guys know me. You guys know the show and all that stuff. So here we'll go. You've already been over this. Let's take two. Now, most people would just start the podcast over again. I am not that way. I run a lazy podcast, and I am lazy in how I do this. So I'm gonna just kind of bring them up. So here we go. We have Vergil Ortiz. I'm just going to look up the records. And they're coming out. And Ortiz is already getting Hooker to the ropes. That's not where Hooker wants to be. Hooker was knocked out in 2 fights before this. He was knocked out. And it's interesting because on BoxRec, they don't have this as a fight. But according to DAZN, this is happening. And Ortiz has, wins over Sammy Vargas, Antonio Orozco, Mauricio Herrera, which is very, very impressive. In fact, as far as I know about the Mauricio Herrera fight, that was about that ended, I want to say, in the first round. I'm gonna do some due diligence about that, or at least as much due diligence as I do. All right. And by due diligence, I mean I'm gonna check Google. And right now, Ortiz has Hooker up against the ropes, and Ortiz has to be, because he has to be cautious because Hooker hits hard himself. We'll have to see. And Ortiz stopped him in 3 rounds, which Mauricio Herrera. There was a time, man. He was, he is a tough guy. So yeah, those are the biggest names on his record. And then Maurice Hooker, looking at his record, is as I'm seeing it here, he's just right now he has Hooker right where he wants him. No, I'm sorry, Ortiz is. I'm all over the place today. So Maurice Hooker last fight, he TKO'd Uriel Perez. He was knocked out by Jose Carlos Ramirez. He has a victory over Terry Flanagan and Cristobal Cruz. And actually, I'm going to look up Terry Flanagan really, really quickly because it doesn't really say that. Here, I'm going to look up something. For some reason, I have a feeling Flanagan was, no, he was not. Yeah, he was apparently. He was probably undefeated. So now you have Maurice Hooker, 9-10 over Vergil Ortiz. But then the other judges have it even. So, wow, Hooker winning that round over Vergil Ortiz. Very, very, very interesting. Oh wow! And then you have Vergil Ortiz landing like that on Hooker. That's the thing, is Hooker's a good boxer. It's just, it's he was knocked out by as we said, knocked out by Jose Carlos Ramirez, and that was one of those things. Yeah, yeah, he was just knocked out and dropped in the first, and then stopped in the sixth. So when I remember watching that fight, I was actually watching it. I think that was one of like HBO's last fights. Anyways, I'm not really saying much of any importance today. I am. It's late, and I was looking. I'm looking forward to doing this fight. Obviously, Boxing Time TV. I love doing it, and I've been trying to do more on Boxing Time with Evan. The YouTube page. I'm sorry, the Instagram page that follows this, or that does this. Anyway, just trying to do more, but it's not always easy. But I do try to do one of these a week. If you like what you're seeing, if you do like what you're hearing, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these links with your family and friends. I hurt myself today. I have a bad toenail, the kind of thing that it grows kind of weird, and then every like 3 years it needs to be sort of, it kind of just falls off. It's really weird, and then it grows, and then my toe looks normal kind of, and then it grows back again. Anyway, the reason why I tell you this is it'd been falling off in pieces over like the past year, basically since around when COVID happened. And today another piece kind of fell off, but too much kind of came off, and it started bleeding, and hasn't done that in a while. So I just put the peroxide on it. I put a Band-Aid on it. Didn't really bleed that much, but just right now I'm sort of letting it bleed, and what I'm just hoping is it kind of grows out and then continues to fall off and isn't really that painful. If I'm Vergil Ortiz, he's got to be. Look, I know he wants to steamroll Hooker, and I think he has a better chin than Hooker. But Ortiz has to watch out because Hooker's countering him with a left hand. And right as I say that, Ortiz lands this uppercut that he's kind of landed all night. Anyway, these guys are trading now, and that's not where Hooker wants to be. But Hooker is, according to the judges at this point, ahead on the scorecards. Who knows where he's going to be after this round? Oh, left hook. Wow, right on the button from Vergil Ortiz, and that shook Hooker to his core. Wow, one punch, and he dropped him. And, we'll see if it's one of those things where that's all that Hooker goes for. I mean, that's all that Vergil Ortiz goes for, and Hooker's able to hang on. But wow, that was a that was a solid shot. That just dropped Maurice Hooker. And Hooker also has a cut over his eye now, so they're both breathing heavy. Obviously, that round goes to Vergil Ortiz. So 10-9, 10-8, and 10-9. So now Vergil Ortiz up by 3 points as we go into the third round, and there's a 10-round fight now. I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know, but yeah, this is this is one of those bouts. Seems like it could end at any moment. Both guys pack power, and once again, if you do like what you're hearing, and hopefully you do, please share these links. Please tell your family and friends. Boxing Time TV. And direct message me or email me. Let me know bouts that you want to see. I am here for you. I love doing this stuff. I want to do more of this stuff, and yeah. So please let me know. I mean, man, that was a left hook from Vergil Ortiz. Kind of reminded me of when Matthew Hilton fought Robert Bam Bam Hines. And, man, he just dropped Hines, I think, twice in, like, the first 2 rounds, or, like, in, like, the second round or the first round. Everyone thought that Hines was out of it, and then Hines mounted a comeback because Hilton had a bad rib. Sorry about the sound there. I adjusted the mic. And, yeah, and that's kind of just how it went. So just set a timer for when I'm gonna, go to bed. Glad that I'm getting this pod done. It's been one of those weekends. Haven't really been able to get everything done that I like to get done, but no complaints. Just happy to just be doing this, and happy to be doing another pod, and just sitting back here on a Sunday night and just enjoying. It was kind of a full day. Got to hang out with my godson, and that's always good and fun, and try to make the most of that. And yeah, just kind of was my day. We hung out. We have a podcast, Dinner Time with Sean and Evan. You can certainly check that out on Spotify. It's obviously free, and we have like almost 30 episodes, and they're short. You can just put them all on and have fun. All right. So Ortiz now, I believe, taking that round over Hooker. Once again, Ortiz breathing heavy. Hooker's breathing heavy, has a cut over his eye, but judges having it even. So it seems like when Hooker doesn't get knocked down, he's able to kind of hold his own in the judges' eyes, although two of the judges gave that round to Ortiz. So now Ortiz is up by 5 points as we go into the fourth. And, Maurice Hooker's not doing bad aside from getting dropped. And if he can kind of figure something out here, this could become a different situation for him. If he can counter Ortiz, maybe kind of give him some movement. This bout's gonna be happening on DAZN, and that's the thing. When I look it up, when you Google this bout, there's full imaging. There's full imaging for it. It's saying, it's confirmed for March 20th on DAZN. I've had press conferences and everything. I'm surprised that they don't have it on BoxRec. Maybe it's just one of those things. Maybe, I don't know. I don't claim to know how these things work. I'm just happy when they work. I'm happy when they work, and I'm happy when things work out. Guys, I don't know what I'm saying. It's late. I'm tired. Got a lot on my mind. It's just one of those things. But, figuring it out. I'm a religion. I believe in God. And I just say, hey, you know what? God's going to handle it. I just need to, just do my part. Talking about a lot of stuff today, folks. I appreciate you just humoring me and listening. Oh, and look at Hooker. Doing good work. When he lets the left jab go, it seems to sort of mess up the timing of Ortiz, and then he goes to the body. And that sort of negates Ortiz a little bit. But there's Ortiz with that left hand again. But, and Ortiz just cracked him with the right. So he's dropped him hard with the left and hard with the right. And I don't know, is Hooker going to get up? Hooker went down hard. It was sort of like a delayed reaction. Man, we're 8, 9. Vergil Ortiz. Man, give Hooker credit. He tried. But the winner is Vergil Ortiz by a knockout. The fight lasted 4 rounds. Ortiz was not knocked down. Hooker was knocked down 2 times. That was a cut over his eye. Folks, once again, you've been watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you've seen, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these links. Please tell your family and friends. Direct message me. Let me know bouts that you want to see. Email me. And thank you once again for tuning in to Boxing Time TV, where our motto is, why wait? Watch it now. Then watch the real thing when it airs and compare. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.